He smashed my master's diploma cake straight into the gravel. Icing exploded like shrapnel across the lantern-lit deck, candles toppling, wax pooling under flip-flops. My 8-year-old niece, Chloe, clapped both hands to her mouth and squealed, "Lick it up, Aunt Rose!" The patio roared. My mother, Evelyn, laughed so hard she had to steady herself on Dad's shoulder. I stood gripping the cake server, knuckles white, heat crawling up my neck. Love shouldn't sound like mockery, but it did. I said nothing. I simply set the server down, stepped over the mess, and walked into the night while their giggles chased me like stray dogs. The backyard had looked flawless. Edison bulbs, cedar smoke curling from the grill, the scent of rosemary chicken drifting across the Boise suburbs. From the driveway, it was a postcard. Inside the glow, though, the air tasted metallic. Evelyn glided between guests, cheeks flushed with Chardonnay and control. My sister Brooke held court in a linen sundress, her daughter Chloe twirling for applause. "Tell them about Maui," a cousin urged. Brooke's smile flashed. "Mom surprised us with first-class upgrades." Evelyn waved it off, humble. They earned it. I forced the corners of my mouth upward. No one asked about Portland. No one mentioned the MBA I'd finished last month. The cake, vanilla sponge, lavender frosting, "Proud of you, Rose" in silver script, sat exiled beside the napkins, jostled every time someone reached for a Coke. A gust rattled the string lights. For one heartbeat, I thought maybe tonight would be different. Then Chloe darted forward, ponytail flicking. "Mom says Aunt Rose only got the degree to show off." Laughter sliced again, sharper. Evelyn didn't hush her. Brooke hid a smirk behind her wine glass. I swallowed the stone in my throat. I'd been the reliable one forever. Quiet, helpful, the daughter who didn't make waves. When Chloe's palm hit the cake, time stuttered, plate cracked. Frosting kissed my sandals. Gasps melted into chuckles. Dad stayed glued to his phone. Evelyn's voice floated over the noise, breezy. "Lighten up, Rose." "It's just cake." I untied the apron, let it drop, and left the party without a goodbye. The deck boards creaked like accusations under my steps. I drove north until the interstate blurred. The laughter looped in my skull. Clinking glasses, Evelyn's "Lighten up." By 2 a.m., I reached my Portland studio, rain ticking against the skylight. Keys clattered, shoes kicked off, phone buzzed. I hoped for regret. Instead, "We're done. Do not contact us again." Brooke added a thumbs-up emoji. I stared until the screen dimmed. No tears came. Something brittle inside me simply cracked clean through. I opened my laptop. 2 auto drafts glared. $525 to Evelyn and Mark's mortgage, $710 to Brooke's leased Range Rover, 3 years of my income, co-signed because "You're the steady one, honey." Love had felt like duty then. Now it looked like shackles. Rain hammered harder. I typed a single line to the bank. "Remove me from both accounts effective tomorrow." Sent. Silence answered, thick and electric. Dawn seeped gray through the blinds. Coffee steamed. My phone detonated. Missed calls, frantic texts, guilt grenades. "You're killing your father." "We sacrificed for you." Not one apology. I dressed, drove downtown, and met Ms. Patel at Pacific Trust Bank. She scanned my evidence, lease in my name only, texts promising, "The house is ours, you're just the signature." Within an hour, she stamped, "Released in red." The thud felt like a gavel. That night, the group chat screamed, "Heartless, selfish, you'll pay." I replied once. I stopped funding people who laughed while my cake hit the dirt. Then I muted them. 72 hours later, fists rattled my door. Through the peephole, Evelyn, mascara tracks, Brooke, hair wild. "Open up, Rose!" The bank seized the car. I dialed 911, recorded everything. Officers arrived in under 8 minutes. Evelyn lunged at them. "She's my daughter!" The female cop was gentle but firm. "Ma'am, this is her residence." They left under strobing lights, threats dissolving into the stairwell. The next morning, Evelyn posted publicly, "Some children repay love with theft. Rose destroyed our credit." Comments piled on. I emailed my team a 2-line clarification and closed the laptop. Truth doesn't shout, it waits. A crisp envelope arrived days later, official release, gold seal gleaming. I framed it above my desk. Weeks slid by. The calls stopped. A promotion landed quietly. My boss cited unshakable calm. Friends filled evenings with board games and cheap wine. One Sunday, I hiked Forest Park, lungs burning, city sparkling below like spilled coins. 11 months later, a text from Brooke. "I was wrong. I'm sorry." I read it twice, set the phone down, and kept walking. Some doors close forever and still feel like mercy. If you've ever cut the cord to save yourself, you're not alone. Drop your story below.